Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Ember.
I hate you like I'm young.
Cartman, you ate the skin off of every piece of chicken!
Hello, honey.
The ankle's a little mean.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
Yo, I never fucked Wayne. I never fucked on my life, man. For fuck's sake, if I did, I'd menage with him and let him eat my ass like a cupcake.
So, good day, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful start, middle, or end to their day, staying warm or cool. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a... So, for today's video, poops are uploaded. She's sticking to that schedule. Good job, Gwally. It's not a very long video, but honestly, that's fine by me. The title of this one is Stepping on the Scale, Pasta Recipe, and My New Goal Weight. Eye roll. Oh, the cycle begins. Listen, I ain't interested unless A, we see her step on the scale, which the thumbnail was full body, so maybe, and B, if we hear the actual number, but we'll see, you guys. She knows, though, this is the first time in years, you guys, okay, years, that she will be showing us her actually stepping on the scale. So, she knows that people are not going to believe if it gives a lowball number, you know what I mean? But yeah, that is the vibe. Check out the second channel, check out some of the other videos that are posting later, I think today. No, it's just this one. This will be the last one for today, I do apologize. But become a member. Stuff is posted for tomorrow already. Thank you guys so much. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful day once again. And with that, let's just dive right on in, right? I don't want to waste too much time. You know the deal. We'll check the comments at the very end. So let's just dive right on into this. Shall we?
Oh, hello.
Hey, Ember. How's your throat doing, gal?
Welcome to a What I Ate Today
Still rough.
and a weigh-in video.
Oh my god.
So I'm just showing you guys what I ate today, and literally, I don't eat breakfast. I'm sure you guys have noticed that.
Oh, that's so true.
I eventually do want to get in the habit of doing so. I've been awake for about 4.5 hours, and I'm finally about to eat my first meal. I got
Amber, I feel like you should be aware. That's normal. Like, tons of people out there wait basically until lunch for their first meal. For some, it's a matter of they don't want to feel weighed down in the morning.
poke bowl.
Poke bowl for your first meal is a choice.
So I was on soft foods for a while. In the last few days, I have been able... Oh, whoops, just dropped a packet of soy sauce. Hold on. So I was on soft
Oh, she had to get off her stool.
foods for a good, 14 days.
How did it take that long to heal? Dog, you must have been battling an infection or something.
The last few days, I've been able to introduce all the textures. So
Ew.
I'm excited
Except for some vegetables, I'm sure.
for this poke bowl. So we have...
Imagine 1 grain of rice gets stuck in her socket, like, you know, the open socket from the tooth being pulled. She's done.
rice, crab, corn, sesame seeds, jalapenos, onion,
So hardly any vegetables.
ginger, wasabi peas, which
And about 3 cups of rice.
is my favorite part. So this is my first meal for today.
Ambi, that would be an only meal for me, dog. That it's just too much rice.
And by the way, any liquid consumption
Also, I hate how she's just throwing it around. Like, fuck.
I have today will just be water.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had soda in probably 3 weeks now, almost a month.
And yet, no significant sign of anything, and no difference. Okay.
So I'm just going to be drinking water all day long. So just want to make that clear. All right.
Okay. Of course, you leave leave all the vegetables behind.
So I'm just showing you guys how much that I have left.
She sounds rough, dude. It's rough.
I am full and satisfied.
Full?
So I'm done eating it. When I was telling you guys what was in it, I forgot to say it. There's also edamame and
Edamame.
avocado. This is honestly one of my favorite meals to have, and it's super filling.
Yeah, it better be.
It's not too bad for you. Right, you guys?
Okay, but what's this going to be now? Also, listen, I know how these burners work and whatnot, but it makes me a little nervous her having this stuff so close to it.
It is time for the next meal.
Oh god, it's going to be a ramen. It's going to be a ramen. She's got canned chicken breast, butter, mayo. Oh lord.
I'm going to be making a pasta, and I want to show you guys the ingredients.
Girl, listen, I'll hear ya on this stuff maybe. I wouldn't do the chicken or the hot sauce, but like buttered noodles, I hear ya. Mayo is just such an unnecessary step for you. Like, why? Why? And I've never heard of buttered garlic noodles with mayo.
So call me weird, that's okay, but
You know we're gonna.
this is the pasta that I always make. I absolutely love it.
Oh, well, okay, that makes sense then. And it makes sense that you love it so much. It's fat with more fat.
So this is the pasta shape I am using. I will use any pasta shape for this recipe as long as it is small. I'm gonna be
Wow, because she has to be able to swallow it whole.
having some garlic salts,
She's not a chewer, you guys.
canned chicken. This is the
Listen, I think it's a texture thing for me. I've never been able to do a canned chicken. Just now.
only brand that I'll eat. I grew up eating canned chicken, so that's why like I'm okay with it.
Amber, but you have the means and the time to just boil some frozen chicken breast and shred it up yourself. Like, come on.
And when I cook it in the pasta and such, it like cooks it more, so I'm not like so creeped out by it.
Oh, girl, bye. 600 pounder is creeped out by food.
Butter, some fresh Parmesan,
That's not fresh.
tapatio for some spice, and some mayo. So
Nitpick, but that's not fresh Parmesan.
I will show you guys when it's all complete. All right, you guys, so here it is. It's honestly so freaking good.
Ew. It looks like it got so hot and there's so much oil that the mayo separated. Ew. Ew.
No words for it. Super easy to make, comforting, extremely flavorful. I love this meal.
God, girl. Ew.
All right, guys, it is time for a snack.
She always like makes something that's not too weird, but then she puts something in it that just hits it out of the park.
And I know exactly what I want. You think I'd be sick of these by now?
Let me guess. Salami.
Because during my soft food... You think I would be sick of these by
Jesus Christ.
now? Because during my soft
It was probably her hip hitting it into the wall.
food era, this is what I was eating. I was having puddings. But I'm telling you, chocolate vanilla puddings, I think I'm going to have two, actually.
Yeah, go figure.
There's two left in this pack. Chocolate vanilla puddings are the way to go. So it's just these little packs like this. So I'm going to have two of them. They're 100 calories each. I think that's going to be
Amber, 200 calories for not that much of a snack.
it for the night.
Oh, that's it.
I've had over 40 ounces of water. I'm having a hard time getting past the 40 ounces. Sometimes I reach 60 ounces, but like my ultimate goal is like 80. And that is genuinely all I drink all day. I haven't had soda in a while and I'm very proud of that. But like, for some reason, I cannot get to the 80 mark, but
Girl, I doubt you're even hitting 40.
I'm gonna keep trying.
So now all of a sudden she's doing so well, she's succeeding at everything. Okay.
All right, you guys, the light above
Well, it's the first week back, so makes sense, I guess.
me has like completely gone out. So we're just working with the light that I am receiving from the kitchen.
Incredible, Amber. Your lighting is always terrible anyway, so like it matters.
You know what? It's giving cozy vibes. It does not need to be bright in here.
You know, honestly, yeah, the darker and less well lit she is, the better.
By no means. You just need to hear the words coming out of my mouth. So at
So get to it.
the end of my weigh-in and what I ate today videos, what I would like to do is talk about a food-related decision that I'm proud of that I made today.
Okay. What, you had something that was green?
A food-related decision that I'm not proud of. To
Mayo in both dishes.
wrap up the whole what I ate today segment because I am done eating for the day. And then when I get into my weigh-in segment, which is going to be at the end of the videos, I do want to answer 3 weight-related questions.
There's just, in my opinion, there has got to be something else that she's eating, right? You don't maintain and continue to gain at 500 plus pounds by having 2 meals a day and a snack. You just don't.
Talk about my weight a little bit, how the week went, and then show you guys the weigh-in. So that's just what to expect from this point forward. So
Incredible.
food-related decision that I am proud of today is that I cooked. It's super easy for me to open my DoorDash, order all my meals in, but I have been trying to cook more. A decision today that I'm not proud of is I ate too much pasta.
A lot of carbs, a lot of rice, and then pasta.
I ended up eating the whole pot of pasta that I made. I
Go figure. We knew you were.
don't add many extra calories to the pasta. Like the chicken's super low calorie.
What are you talking about, Amber? You put butter. Granted, it wasn't real butter, but arguably sometimes that's worse. You put a bunch of unnecessary oil in, fat with the cheese, and then more fat with the mayo. Like, come on.
I only add like 1 serving of mayonnaise, about a serving and a half of the Parmesan cheese. So yeah, and like a little bit of butter.
That shit was boiling in the butter.
So it's just like mainly the pasta calories, but it is pretty calorie heavy for that meal. But still eating that and everything else that I ate today, I'm still in a calorie deficiency. So
Wow, incredible. I'm sure you'll spoil that. The thing is, she can buy pasta alternatives, but she just goes and gets the straight up pasta, which is the worst choice that you could make. Granted, you shouldn't be eating pasta in general if you're trying to lose weight, but there are alternatives. She doesn't bother.
now let's get into the 3 weight-related, food-related, health-related, etc., questions. So these are questions
Eye roll. I thought we weren't doing all of this except in your designated sit-down videos.
that I actually had saved from when I was doing weekly weigh-in videos before. These
You weren't weighing in though, dog. We haven't seen anything but a frickin' ceiling in years.
questions come strictly from Instagram. What is your weight loss goal this year? 499.8. I just want to see a 4.
God, dude. That's just, oh my Jesus. Same spot we're always in.
At the beginning of the scale. I don't want to like have this huge spectacular goal.
No, you need to. You need to. We're getting to that point where it's no longer okay for you to be losing 10 pounds a month, Amber. Okay? Like,
Even though I feel like that is kind of a big goal, but I feel like
oh? Why would it be that big? You only have like 13 pounds to lose, right? Oh, no? No?
I can do it. Like we're only at the end of June. We still have quite a few months this year, so I feel like I can do it. Why didn't you just
Girl, you could get down to a number with a 3 in front of it probably by the end of the year if you actually gave a damn.
get the same skill that you had before?
That's how crazy this kind of weight is on someone with her body structure, her frame. It is not meant to support anything near this weight, dude. Even when she first started YouTube, her body was nowhere near like being able to function properly under the extreme stress of her weight. And that was 200 plus pounds ago.
As you guys know, my scale broke and it was weighing me the wrong weight the whole time.
Oh. I love how she's laughing about it now, like, oh, not, this has always freaking happened to her.
I didn't realize that until I went to the doctor.
No, you questioned if it was the doctor's scale, dude. You were fully like, I don't know which one to trust.
So then when I went to go buy a new scale, that one didn't pop up on my Amazon. So I just got one that was very similar to it. These are two scales that I've had before, and they're usually
Yeah, this is the, hello, it's ready. But she had to go up to like the 750 one.
very reliable. But the new scale, I did have to like obviously switch the batteries because it did come with batteries, but the batteries were kind of wonk. And it was weighing me in like the 400s, and I'm like, girl, that's not accurate. But then
Yeah, no duh.
when I use the batteries that I actually have in my home, I have so many batteries, and I'm like, how did I get all these batteries? I don't understand.
Girl, it's for your little toy collection.
But once I put the new batteries, the scale has been working, and I've been weighing myself daily just to like see if I'm doing good, and I actually am. What
Yeah, okay, we trust you.
are you doing to lose weight right now? So I genuinely am not following any plan or anything
Go figure. Go figure. And that's worked so well for you, Amber.
like that. I'm just trying to eat less than I would on a day where I am completely off track.
What? Brother, if your baseline is your absolute worst, then that gives you a lot of leeway to fuck up. Oh my god. Whatever.
Because then that'll automatically put me in
It
a
ain't my life. I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. It's just frustrating.
calorie deficiency. All right, so we're going to get to the weigh-in. On May 19th, I went to the doctor, and on their scale, I weighed in at 546.
Oh! Miss, I'm not gaining weight. Damn. Damn.
And I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor.
Bitch, I bet. I would have hit my knees.
Once I got my new scale, put my batteries in it.
Bruh, I bet she just about shit her fucking pants. Could you imagine the breath being taken out of her as she saw that number? Ooh.
It did
I'm sorry, girl. That sucks. That does suck, but you did that to yourself.
co-align. So my new scale does work accurately. But
She's like, yep, I'm that big. Damn. Amber, you're, what, 30 pounds? A little over 30 pounds away from your highest weight? Highest known weight. Sorry. Definitely not her highest, but her highest known. Dude. I don't know what it's going to take, but here you are saying, I'm not trying to actively do better. So,
I do have a doctor's appointment, and I know they're probably going to weigh me. So we'll see how accurate it really is and see like the difference on their scale. But I'm almost literally 100% positive that the scale that I'm using now is accurate. So
I would say, if it's giving you around the same ballpark, yeah.
here is my weigh-in for today. Okay, so
Gosh, this is like so early Amber, right? Right? Just like crystal era coded. Goddamn.
we're going to do
She. I was gonna say, could you imagine if there was two of her, like the twins in The Shining, except there doesn't need to be two.
a weigh-in. This was crooked. Let
Oh
me
my
fix
God.
it. That's a little bit.
Damn, girl. You genuinely are making me feel bad for you here. Damn.
better. So this is going to be my weigh-in.
Like, I'm sorry to be a dick, but you can see how her body, she's used to standing on one leg, with most of her weight on one leg, like counterpasta or whatever. You can see how her body is adapting to holding the weight differently. and it stays like that. That's crazy. She's so, like, off kilter.
outfit. I'm gonna weigh in every single week wearing the same thing. So
She also cut it off right at the ankle bit so we can't see them dragging on the floor.
I normally weigh myself naked
Ew.
because I don't want all the extra materials to add on weight.
Girl. Worrying about 2 pounds when you're 550? Ridiculous.
This is what I will be wearing. And we will do a body shot each week in hopes to see.
Amber. Oh my god, girl. It just looks so physically painful. She's making me really feel bad for her. Oh my god. I hate it when she does that.
Improvement. So I have my scale
God.
set up here. And let me move it forward a little bit or
Oh my god. Amber.
back. There we go. So my
Jesus. Listen, y'all, we haven't gotten full body like this, especially full body stepping on the scale, in years. Okay? Years. This is really a sight to see.
closet is the messiest room in the house. I have clean clothes.
Oh, bullshit, girl. Bull. You hit all the puppy pads just in that little corridor.
I have to put away, so do not mind that. All right, so let's do it here. Come out.
God, this is so sad.
It's ready. Yes, it is.
Where's Twinkie? Where's Wasabi? Nothing.
534.6 pounds.
534.6.
I guarantee you the number's gonna go back up. She probably had a tooth infection after having it pulled out, so I think that's the only reason she lost some weight. I mean, look at where we are. She looks so damn proud of herself standing there, too. Jesus.
So I'm just gonna put my scale over here.
God, Amber. Jesus. Girl. God.
And this will be where I do my weekly weigh-in every week. So that means
Wow, I wonder how long that'll last.
I'm down 11.4 since May 19th. And I could definitely
Okay, so in a month, down a little bit.
testify that that does feel real. Because my face isn't as puffy, my breathing is better, my stamina is a little bit better.
Again, I have a feeling it's literally just related to her not being able to really eat what she wants.
There are ways, non-scale victory ways, and physical ways.
Sure. 10 pounds though, girl? Really? We're talking about non-scale victories at a 10-pound weight loss? Let's be so for real.
Where I am able to tell that I'm losing weight,
I think you're just plumping.
besides just stepping on the scale. So yeah, I'm gonna try every single week to wear the same exact outfit, put the scale in the same exact spot, and I'm gonna stand on the scale for you guys and do a little twirl.
Why? I really don't think that's necessary, girl. You said you don't want to make a spectacle of yourself anymore. Well, sorry to break it to you, but showing every inch of your body full 360 is making a spectacle of yourself. Like, yeah.
And see if we can notice a difference. I know a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, just step on that scale. It's just, I don't know, my brain wants to weigh in naked.
Girl, whatever.
I know that's like an unhealthy way of thinking because it's like, who cares? Okay, your clothes weigh a couple pounds. Oh,
Yeah, a couple pounds compared to 500.
well, I don't know. I just get really hyper fixated on the number. But
Well, it's ridiculous.
anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy. So 1,000%. Wait, who even knows if the tooth was real then? Well, she did show it in her live, apparently. But, like, do you think the scale broke, she freaked the fuck out, goes quiet for a week or so, and then is like, oh, guys, yeah, no, losing weight, don't worry, I'm not that big fat anymore. I don't know. But, with that, let's check the comments. Damn, Amber. Not even 2,000 views in 30 minutes? That's crazy. 534.6 pounds on May 19th. She weighed 546. You're welcome, girls. It's crazy, dude. Hello, it's heavy. The arf in the intro kills me every time. Calorie deficiency equals not eating enough calories. Calorie deficit equals taking in less calories than you are burning. You are not in a deficiency. 534.6, you don't have to watch, sorry. Almost at your heaviest, again, is insane. There's no way your breathing got better after only losing 11 pounds at 500 something pounds. You are really just kidding yourself. I think so too. So she is basically maintaining, which at her size is a true art form. Girl, I'm here for the tea on Danielle and her wife. Ooh, that side view is something. You don't need 2 puddings. You don't even need 1. 700 pounds, let's go! Are you going to apologize for lying to us for the last 6 months about being on a diet, or are you going to hope we forget about that? She's definitely hoping you forget. Clap. Hello, everybody. Mop Legs had uploaded. 2 waddles behind. I am always 2 waddles behind. The rule of thumb for water consumption is half an ounce per pound. So if you weigh 500 pounds, that would be 250 ounces of water per day. You need a lot more water in your diet to be adequately hydrated. Congrats on no soda though, that's so hard to do. Not Amber acting like she's on bed rest because she had to get 1 tooth pulled, lol, pathetic. One day to fuck up your scale and to get wrong weigh-ins is by continuously moving it around. Leave it in the same effing spot. You would think she would know this. Oh, I didn't know that. For the love of God, keep skipping breakfast. You don't need extra calories. You're literally eating for a family of 3 to 4. Beck's daily doom view. It's genuinely sad that the only limit she seems to have in regards to her health is to not let herself get to 600 pounds. And that's more out of pride than common sense. No, for real. I'm scared for the weigh-in. Hyacinth bucket. The poke bowl is healthy. No soda and more water is a good thing. Weigh your portions when you eat pasta or rice. Go extra on veggies always. A poke bowl is not inherently healthy. Someone has to say it. Why are there seal noises in the damn intro? I can't. Where you been? We've been saying it. A dainty 500, 534. At this point, does it make a difference when you're knocking on death's door? That rhymed. I knew her scale didn't drop. It literally couldn't weigh her. Hence a new scale that weighs up to 700 instead of rebuying the 550. We're not dumb. You'll never get healthy, and that's damn sad. I don't comment much, but can you please stop saying deficiency? It's a deficit. A deficit! This is why we don't believe what you eat. You can literally hear her voice shaking from how out of breath she is from bending over once. I see you eating breakfast all the time. Eggs, turkey bacon, garlic salt, and tapatio all the time. You should be drinking 267 ounces of water. A rotisserie chicken from a grocery store would have been way better than canned chicken. Honestly, you're probably right. Food anxiety by eating processed chicken arses out of a tin can. No, for real. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on, and I'm going to get this edited and sent right out for everyone. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful Wednesday, staying cool or staying warm. If it happens to be winter where you are, it just is crazy to me. Yes, Jordan, there are seasons. Thank you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Become a... I hope everyone has a beautiful, wonderful rest of their day. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.